Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. This is my market update for April 2025. We're here at April 28th, almost wrapping up the month of April, and a lot has happened in the real estate market. So, today, what I really wanted to do is jump in here, talk a little bit about what's going on with just the market in general, and also for Atwater and Merced and what's happening here locally. So, in general, as far as rates is concerned, we've actually had a little bit of fluctuation. There's a lot of uncertainty with the economy, with tariffs happening. There's a lot of consumer debt. Inflation is still trying to get under control, and a lot of these things are causing to to have a little bit of uncertainty with buyers. At this point, rates are a little under 7%. I've seen some buy downs and some folks giving some credits to provide that affordability for clients. Uh, if you go to some new builds, you might be able to get a little bit of a better interest rate for the most part, but they're hovering around 6.5 to low sixes for the most part. In regards to days on market, we've seen homes sitting a lot longer than expected here entering Q2. I know for Merced, the days on market has increased to 80 days. That's actually a lot higher than what it was last month. For Atwater, the average days on market is actually 71, actually more than 2 months. So things are sitting a lot longer than anticipated. And so right now, because of things sitting longer, buyers tend to have a little bit more leverage, a little bit more of negotiating power, which a lot of times means that prices of properties tend to go down, especially when a seller is in a rush or is really motivated and it needs to sell. A lot of times they're willing to push down the price um, to get rid or offload that property. If a seller is not in a rush, sometimes they'll just let it sit there until either they get some type of offer, or they just kind of let the listing expire and get it off the market for a while until things change a little bit with the economy. But as far as buyers and sellers, there's still going to be people out there buying and selling because of the necessity. There's still people getting married, growing their families. There's divorces happening, unfortunately. There's deaths. So people take over properties and they just want to, offload and get rid of the property. So obviously life happens, and the reason that life happens, um, there's a necessity for real estate transactions to happen. So um, I know that there is different ways that people are getting into the market when making offers, or being creative with 2-1 buy downs, 3-2-1 buy downs, as far as helping you a little bit for the first few years with monthly payments. So that is one aspect of the real estate market that you should still know, that if you're out there buying, there's still different ways to get you in a home. If you're selling, just know that it's not going to happen very, very quickly. I always talk about the 3 P's of listing, price, preparation, and promotion. So essentially, it has to be priced correctly. It has to be prepared and make sure it's show ready. And then the last thing is that promotion, the marketing, what exactly is happening to get the word out there. But just in general, if it's a nice property in a nice location, in general, and most likely it's going to sell fast. Now, if it's in a location that's not as desirable, sometimes it's going to sit a little longer. But on average, in Merced, actually, the average days on market is 71 still. And for sorry, for Atwater, 71, for Merced is 80. So medium price for Atwater is about $480,000, and for Merced is $455,000. And so that's kind of your little bit of a update on market. If you guys have any general questions in regards to your situation, maybe considering some different things with your own personal real estate that you own, or want to run some numbers for investment purposes, or whatever it may be, need contacts for different contractors, we're here to assist you, guide you along the way, and just use this as a resource. So appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.